Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Hari Om. Arjuna had asked a question. Please tell me, I would like to know the sannyasasya tattvam, tyagasya tattvam, the real truth behind sannyasa, renunciation, and the real truth or real meaning of abandonment, not merely the word meaning, the essence or tattva behind it. So Bhagavan Krishna said, Kamyanam karmanam nyasam sannyasah iti uchyate. Giving up all the desires in all our works is called sannyasa. Selfishness, greed, all ego oriented. The desires are removed. So the doership, the desire behind every action, if it is removed, deleted, then it is called sannyasa, giving up the desires in all works. Tyaga means abandonment of the fruits of action. The desire I may not be able to give up, but I give up the fruits of action to Ishvara and enjoy, not with a claim that I earned it by my own merit, but the instrument of work, the means to do my work is all given to me by the Lord. Circumstances, the body, the mind, the intellect, the perseverance, and the fruits I have dedicated to Lord. The fruit, whatever I have got it, dedicated to Lord, and I live in my life with prasada buddhi as Ishvara prasada. Everything is Ishvara prasada. So abandonment of the fruits is the means, and the goal is renunciation of desires. Abandonment of fruits is the means. I begin with phalatyaga, giving up the fruits. Start living our life with prasada buddhi, as Ishvara prasada, everything. Then slowly I evolve to give up the desires also. That is sannyas. So, having explained these two words, now Bhagavan Krishna continues to say, the question is, what about Ajnani? Should he perform the works or not? Who should give up the work? Who should not? And what kind of giving up is involved? All these things we need clarity more. So Bhagavan explains and clarifies in clear terms. He says, Chadyam doshavadityeke karma prahurmanishinaha yajnadanatapah karma nachadyam iti chapare. Chadyam doshavadityeke karma prahurmanishinaha yajnadanatapah karma natyajyam iti chapare. Now, Sankhyan's jnani, knowledgeable people. Some people say, Sankhyan's men. Every work, tyajyam doshavat iti eke, some people, they say all actions should be abandoned, tyaga, as a dosha, as an evil. All actions, no matter, all kinds of activities should be given up. Yajna karma, dana karma, tapah karma. All activities give up. No worship, no charity oriented, no austerities. All kinds of karmas you give up. Doshavat, like an evil. And try to establish yourself in your own self, in the knowledge that you have gained, that is supreme. Therefore, don't involve in any kind of work. No work is important. So, abandonment of all activities as an evil. So, the Sankhyan's, the knowledge, they say the knowledgeable people, Jnani, should give up all kinds of activities. Doshavat, like a evil. Ragadi doshavat. Shankaracharya says it is like raga adi. Like, raga dveshas are to be given up. In that attachment of the action, any kind of thing, just give up. But some people say, others say, yajna dana tapah karma na tyajyam iti cha apare. Other people, philosophers, they say, no, no, all selfish activities are to be given up. In all our obligatory duties, also the selfishness, expectations are to be given up. But yajna karma, sacrifice or worship, dana, charity, tapaha, austerities are never to be given up. This is others' abhipraya or mata or opinion. सबको छोड़ दो, सब कुछ छोड़ दो. One type of people they advocate. But others says no, 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 no. You should not give up all activities, but one should perform yajna, sacrifice or worship, dana, charity, tapaha, austerities are never to be given up. Now, if you remember 17th chapter, Bhagavan Krishna explained three types of yajnas, three types of charities, three types of austerities, and also there he explained three types of tapaswins who perform tapasya. There we saw Sattvic yajna, Rajasika yajna, Tamasika yajna. Sattvic charity, Rajasic charity, and Tamasic charity. Tapasya at the body level, speech level, and also at the higher levels, mind level. All that Bhagavan Krishna explained in the 17th chapter. So at any point of time, other philosophers say, these yajna, dana, tapah, karma are never to be given, no matter whatever is your evolutionary mark. So in these two opinions are there. Some say everything you give up, including yajna, dana, tapah, karma, because it is all dosha. Karma is dosha, evil. So give up. One section of philosophers say. Other section of philosophers say that one should give up all kinds of selfishness, desire, unhealthy thoughts, inactivities. Unhealthy activities you give up, but never the yajna, dana, tapah, karma. Now, in these two opinions by two different philosophers, what is the Bhagavan's abhipraya? Because that is the final. What Bhagavan says, Krishna says, what is Krishna's opinion in this? Which side he will take? regarding activity. So in Tyaga and abandonment, Tyaga and Sannyasa also, in both, Bhagavan Krishna never mentioned to give up the work in itself. He never said give up work itself. No, work itself is not to be given up. If we are at the primary level of our evolution, start with giving up the fruits of action, but not the work. So perform, but give up the anxiety for the fruits of action. So fruits of action are given up, not the actions. For sannyasi, the desire in the action is given up, not the action. Think. Na niragnihi na cha akriyaha. So sannyasi cha yogi cha. So he is a sannyasi and a yogi who is not a niragni. Who had not, Agni means indicating karma, symbol. Agni karyam. Yajna yagadi karmas associated with the fire. So not giving up the fire, meaning not giving up the work, karma. Akriya, nor sitting quietly without any action. That is not the sannyasi does. So here, what is the final opinion of Bhagavan Krishna among these two philosophers? One section they say give up all kinds of works, every work as an evil. Other says no, no, no. You should not give up yajna, dana, tapak, karma. What is your opinion? So Bhagavan says, निश्चयं शृणु मे तत्र त्यागे भरतसत्तमा त्यागो हि पुरुषौ व्याघ्र त्रिविधः सम्प्रकीर्तितः निश्चयं शृणु मे तत्र त्यागे भरतसत्तमा त्यागो हि पुरुषौ व्याघ्र त्रिविधः संप्रकीर्तितः निश्चयम मई निश्चयम मे शृणु मे निश्चयम शृणु my firm opinion, the final conclusion. Hear from me. Shruno me. Hear from me. What is that? Tatra, in this matter. What is to be given up? What is not to be given up? When these two philosophers' opinions give up all kinds of activities as an evil, one thing. Second is give up all selfishness, but never give up yajna dana tapak karmas. Nischayam me shrunu. Conclusion or the final truth regarding this, hear to me, O Arjuna, regarding tyaga, regarding abandonment. Abandonment, regarding abandonment, Bharata Sattama, O best of the Bharata, Bharata Vamshis. Arjuna, listen to me, final thing. So final declaration. So there is afterwards no discussions are to be held. Authority is Bhagavan. He says, Tyago hi purusha vyagra trividas samprakirtitaha. Abandonment, Tyaga, Arjuna, itself is divided into three kinds. Samprakirtitaha, declared to be of three kinds. Tyaga, renunciation, three types of renunciations are spoken. Okay, first listen, how many types of abandonment are there? I will explain to you. So, what is the final conclusion of Bhagavan Krishna in this matter? He says in the fifth. So, first is what? Giving up the fruit, abandonment of the fruit. That's one very important thing. Second is giving up an idea, a notion that the Atma is the doer. That has to be also given up. Okay. So, and in this matter, Bhagavan Krishna's final conclusion, advice, opinion, declaration is given in fifth verse. Very, very important for all of us. What about three types of tyaga which Bhagavan Krishna mentioned just now? Tyago hi bharata sreshta, bharata vyagra. Oh, my dear, purusha vyagra, tyago hi purusha vyagra, trivudasam prakirtitaha. That three types of action, abandonment is declared to be of three kinds. What are they? He explained, Bhagavan will explain. Before that, his conclusion is given, his opinion, final opinion. So there is no more for all the spiritual seekers. This is a final declaration of Bhagavan Krishna. What is that? Yajnadana tapah karma nachajyam karyameva tat yajnodhanam tapaschaiva pavanani manishinam yajnadana tapah karma nachajyam karyameva tat yajnodhanam tapaschaiva pavanani manishinam. Very beautiful thing. Now Bhagavan Krishna says final instruction is given here. He says, Yajna dana tapah karma na jajyam. Hey Arjuna, regarding this, listen to me. Yajna karma, dana karma, tapah karma na chajyam. Very, very important. Karyameva tat. Excellent thing. Yajna dana tapah karma na chajyam. They are never ever to be given up. First point. Yajna means sacrifice, any kind of worship. Refer third chapter of Bhagavad Gita, fourth chapter of Bhagavad Gita, where 12 types of yajnas are spoken about. So, yajna means what here? See, third chapter of Bhagavan Krishna said, very ability to come together. No human being, no matter what you are on earth, can live independently. But I can stay alone. No. You have to have Devata support, Agni Deva, Vayu Deva, Varuna Deva. No, I live only on Bhiksha. Even then, somebody should be there to give you Bhiksha. No, I don't ask. I depend on fruits, but there should be a plant to give you fruit. The Mother Earth is required to support the plantation. The tree should bless you. So, can we anybody live in this world? So, we are always receiving more from nature, from devatas, constantly receiving. Every breath which goes inside on its own and comes out is a blessing. So I must contribute back to society. And recognizing the society can exist only in cooperation. I would add, whether you are conscious of it or not, whole world is living in cooperation only. Where areas of cooperation are not there, there the turmoil begins. Why does a producer produces? Because he wants to live, profit. Without that work, he cannot survive. Why does consumer depend? Consumer is required. So producer is depending on consumer for his own existence, and consumer is depending on producer. Like that, everybody is mutually linked in society. It's a complex network. Evam pravartitam chakram na anuvartayati iha. Aghayurindriyarama mogam partha sajeev. This wheel of action one has to subject. So yajna karma is worship, sacrifice, should never be given up. Number one. Similarly, danam, charity, without giving what we have, without helping. Charity without expecting anything in return. That kind of charity when we give, society really flourishes. So I have responsibility to give what I have, give back to society without expecting anything. Sattvika danam. So danam plus tapaha, austerities for my own purification, for one's own growth, to develop one's own subtle faculties, to unfold certain petals of one's own personality bud. Tapasya is a must. So these the austerities, charities, and sacrifice, not chajyam. Bhagavan Krishna said, they are never to be abandoned. First point. But one point. Second point, that is enough, no? When Bhagavan said they are not to be given up, meaning they are to be practiced. But Bhagavan Krishna separately emphasized that point also, karyameva tat. They are to be practiced, followed, observed. This you should not give up. Implies you should do it. But Bhagavan is not happy with half statement like that. You must do it. Karyameva. They are obligatory duties for you. They are to be performed. See, they should be performed. But why? Because yajna dana tapaschaiva manishinam pavanani. Manishina means what? Thoughtful men, wise men, evolving men, those who are evolving on the path of spirituality. Even then, not ordinary people, even then, even them, the wise people, thoughtful men, as Gurudev would call, would name it here in this. Thoughtful men, they should not give up the karma at all. They should not give up the karma of yajna karma, dana karma, tapah karma. Even wise people should also not give up these beautiful things. Because yajna, dana, tapaha, sacrifice or worship, charity and austerity are capable of purifying even the thoughtful men, even the wise men. In short, what is spiritual progress? Adding purity. That's it. Keep on purifying yourself to such an extent where the truth reveals itself. So as I said in the previous chapters, what is spiritual sadhana? Load shedding. Unwanted load. Thoughts, vasanas, which we have been gathering. Shed them all. Drop them all. That is called spiritual progress. So, pavanani manishinam. So, these can purify even the wise people. So Bhagavan Krishna never advocated giving up all kinds of action. We cannot. Even says, no, I don't involve myself in any of the social welfare programs, in any worship programs or sacrifices, or in any of the austerities which will unfold me further. If I don't involve, then I just work, do my work and earn money and live like a buffalo or an animal. What does that Gurudev says? Earning, eating, breeding with greed and sensuousness, pleasures, then diseased, then die. If I want to give up all that, but then I will be engaged in some kind of self-destructive activities because none of us can remain without action. So, first of all, Yajnanatapa karma na chajyam, never to be given up. Second point, they are to be practiced positively, asserted by Bhagavan. Third is, they are the ones, Yajnadanatapa karma purify us all. For even the wise men, even the thoughtful men in society must engage themselves in these kinds of activities. So they should not be abandoned. They should not be given up. Having said this much, now Bhagavan Krishna explains how, when these karmas are performed, yajna karma, dana karma, tapak karma, they are to be performed. They are the only purifiers, even for the wise. Therefore, you should not abandon them. Therefore, you must engage yourself in all these activities. So, my question is, in all our lives, individual lives, yajna, part of time should be spent for yajna, worship, sacrifice. Something should be spent for charity, your money, objects, your time, your energy. For someone, you must give in charity. This should be included in our regular agenda of life. And some kind of austerity that we must take up. We must try to stick to that austerity every day on day-to-day basis. So in our life, this agenda for these three should be included. Now, each one of you should check how much yajna I am involved in, how much dhanam I am doing. Not necessarily only money and wealth, that of course we must do. Annadanam, Vastradanam, Dhanam, Vidyadanam, Shramadhanam. समय का भी दान देना, अपना समय और किसी के लिए देकर किसी का दुख मिटाने में काम आ जाए, कुछ समय बिता के उस व्यक्ति के साथ. Spending some time with a person, giving samay ka dan, sacrificing my time, charity of time, in order to redeem him from some kind of suffering, plus sharing, plus giving what we have, wealth, clothes, etc. Everything. Dhanadharam Parva is big subject in Mahabharatam. And individual tapasya should be included. Like doctors prescribe, that in the diet, protein should be included, nutrients should be included, vitamins should be included, all these things, this is to be included, that is to be included. This is a final opinion of Bhagavan Krishna. Okay, we perform. How do we perform these three? Perform, but with a clause again. This has been the subject matter of Bhagavan Krishna regarding Karma Yoga. What is that? Yetanyapi tu karmani sangam chektva phalani cha कर्तव्यानीति मे पार्थ निश्चितं मतमुत्तमम् एतान्यपि तु कर्माणि संगं त्यक्त्वा फलानि च कर्तव्यानीति मे पार्थ निश्चितं मतमुत्तमम्. Now, etanyapitu karmani, even these actions, etanyapitu karmani indeed, but these actions also. What actions? Yajnadana tapak karmas, which are to be performed, which are the purifying agents, which purify us, even the wise. Sangam chaktva phalanicha. See, leave aside the attachment and the fruits. Sangam chaktva phalanicha. Attachment to the work, that is, plus attachment to the fruits. Perform your activities, yajna karma, dapa karma, dana karma, but very caution. When I'm performing these activities as part of my purificatory process, two problems are there. They can be added. One is attachment to action itself. Attachment to the sense of ego, I-ness. I am doing it. I want to do it. Very attachment to the doer. There is something extraordinary importance is given to me, the I. So I must do it. Attachment to the very I itself, ego. Giving self-exaggerated importance. That's one part of it. Second is, an activity, of course, they are to be done, no doubt about it. But we have a tendency to get attracted to activity itself. So many activities we do, not necessarily keeping the fruit in view, but I'm attached to action itself. Like something I keep on chewing. Are you hungry? No. Do you want to eat anything in specific? No. But give me something to eat. Remember, in 6th chapter, Bhagwan said, all activities we should do. Yuktahar viharasya. That balance. Not only engaged in one kind of activity at the cost of others. No. Life has to be included all kinds of things. So attachment to that self-importance plus attachment to fruits also. Second one. So giving up this yajna tapak karma has to be performed, leaving various kinds of attachments. For example, I give danam, but I give only to my community or my people, my countrymen. These are mine. They are not mine. In that also, I'm attached to one particular class, community, etc., creed, etc. Or I like this kind of yajna only, not that kind of yajna. But that is a yajna, that worship is demanded of you now. We should engage in that activity. No, but I'm attached to this particular function only, this particular activity only. That also is not correct. I like to cook, but I cook only these items. But it's all good items. You have to prepare. You are a good cook. No, but I don't like cooking this. I don't like cooking that. Meaning, in everything, I put some barriers. I like to feed them only. I don't want to feed them. So, attachment to the ego, attachment to action itself, attachment to certain conditions in the action. Giving charity on some important days, auspicious days, according to you. On other days, I don't even care. This attachment to fruit itself. If I give on that day, auspicious day, I'll get more punyam. Think. Therefore, one should not be bound by all these limitations, either action, attachment to various things, or attachment to the fruit. Without these, one should perform these activities: yajna karma, dana karma, tapah karma. With what attitude? Kartavyani iti. They are to be performed. There is a duty. My duty is to perform yajna karma, tapah karma, dana karma. Kartavyani iti. There are no other questions asked in that. Kartavyani iti. So they should be performed without attachment, and without attachment to fruits of action also. So whole life is what? Just clear the debts with love, yet constantly engaged in action. Remember, Bhagavan said, I don't have any kartavya, obligatory duties to be performed in all the three worlds. Yet, a partha, I am always engaged in action. Name parthasti kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana. न अनवाप्तव्यम आप्तव्यम वा वर्तयेव च कर्मणि. Nothing for me to attain, nothing unattained by me in the past, but yet I am always engaged in action. On the contrary, if I don't involve myself in any such activity, utsideyurme lokaha nakuryat karma chetaham. All these worlds would perish if I don't engage myself in constant action in supporting all the worlds. If I withdraw my will, if I withdraw my holding the entire Jagat simply perishes. but I have nothing to gain. Yet I am constantly working. Life of Bhagavan Krishna, a demonstration. Nothing he owed, nothing he belonged. Krishna won many kingdoms, but he never became a king. He made different people different kings. He conquered and established their children or somebody else on their throne. Even Dwarka also he never owned. After killing Kamsa, he never owned Madura. He moved on, Bhagavan Krishna. As Ishvara also, of course, he need not do anything. Yet he is constantly engaged in action. So they are to be performed, full stop. Yes, remove the anxiety of fruits for thereof. No attachment to whatsoever to any at any level in the action. At the karta level, karma level, nothing of anything, nothing of that kind. Then the life is beautiful. It's a it is a progress. We don't get stuck up anywhere. Accepting everything as Ishvara Prasad, Ishvara's grace. See? So this is called, Bhagwan said, Kartavyaniti me nichitam partha. That is called my certain opinion, my certain belief, firm belief it is. Best belief, uttamam matam. Do it. Now, Bhagavan Krishna explains Tyaga with respect to Tamoguna, Rajoguna, and Sattvaguna, where he says, Niyatasya tu sanyasaha कर्मणो नोपपद्यते मोहात् तस्य परित्यागः तामसः परिकीर्तितः नियतस्य तु सन्न्यासः कर्मणो नोपपद्यते मोहात् तस्य परित्यागः तामसः परिकीर्तितः नियतस्य तु संन्यासो नियतः कर्मणः नियतस्य कर्मणो संन्यासः न उपपद्यते. First of all, fundamental rule. The obligatory duties are never to be given up. They continue as long as we are in the body. The karma with which we are born, obligatory duties. All of us are born with a big list of obligatory duties to be performed in this life. Your duties. So, now upapadyate means what? This is not proper, it is not wise to give up one's own obligatory duties. Don't give up what you are supposed to do. No matter whatever happens, but what we are supposed to do should be done. Every role, we play different roles in life. And every role demands an action. Technically, Varna Ashrama Dharma, the technical word, which includes many things. Our responsibilities towards the rishis, the country, the society, the animal, the plant, the environment, the devatas, the family, all the beings around. So Bhagavan Krishna says, renouncing These obligatory duties are not proper. No upapadyate. They are never to be abandoned or left. Which one? Obligatory duties. If I give up my obligatory duties, then what should I be doing? I'll be doing something which I'm not supposed to do. I can't keep quiet. So many faults, sins of omission, commission, everything will fall into us. Therefore, mohatasya parityagaha tamasa parikirtataha. So, the same abandonment of the obligatory duties if they are given up in delusion, mohat, some kind of delusion we got. So, I give up responsibilities towards my family, society. Give up somebody's the responsibilities and run away. In delusion, if you give up all kinds of duties, what we are supposed to do, it is called tamasika tyagaha. See, dull, not bright. Tamasika tyaga. No Mahatma ever entertained this kind of giving up, this kind of abandonment of actions. And there are no likes and dislikes in obligatory duties. Oh, do you like your duties? This question is redundant. When I say it is a duty, you should be above likes and dislikes. It is my duty, just do it. Be above raga dvesha, likes and dislikes. Why this is to be done by me? That's it. This question of whether you like it or don't like it, they doesn't arise at all. So tamasika tyaga is giving up our own duties, which are not to be given up. Obligatory duties are given up in delusion. That is called tamasika tyaga. Now, what about Rajoguni? Rajoguni gives up certain his own activities, karma, but his cause, his reason is different. What is that? दुःखमित्येव यत्कर्म कायक्लेशभयात् त्यजेत् सकृत्वा राजसं त्यागं नैवं त्यागफलं लभेत् दुःखमित्येव यत्कर्म कायक्लेशभयात् त्यजेत् सकृत्वा राजसं त्यागं Naivatyaga phalam labhet. Somebody will give up actions, obligatory duties. How? Their own individual obligatory duties are given up. The reason is dukkhamiti eva yat karma kaya klesha bhayat chajet. Kaya klesha bhaya. There is a lot of, fear of trouble to the body. Body trouble. Oh, there's a lot of difficulties. Kaun karega ye sabhi. A lot of pain in that, but it is a duty. But no, I'm so scared of my duties, and then I just want to escape from my duties because there is a terrible involvement of body. So body activities, there's a trouble to the body, pain to the body, dukkham, kaya klesha bhayad. There's a lot of struggle at the body level. Who will undergo this kind of struggle? But it is your duty. No, no, no. I'm scared. Therefore, I give up my own obligatory duties because of the fear of body trouble. Also, dukkhamiti. And also, it is dukkham, painful. Your own duties. Yeah, but I gave up, Swamiji. It's too painful for me to live life. Therefore, I renounced. Therefore, I left house. I could not face the world. I could not face the challenges of the family. I was supposed to, yes, I agree, but then I did not like them. It's why should I go through all the body pain, difficulties at the body level, and mental pain, lot of sorrows and troubles and tricky situations involving myself in all those kinds of things. It's best to give up, and I just dropped them and I came out to Himalayas, freed from all kinds of such kind of encumbrances. But your duty is no, no, no. What duty? That's enough. By mistake, I entertained such kind of activities in my life, but it is a duty. No, no, no. I gave up because there is a mental pain and also involvement of body trouble. Therefore, I gave up this kind of activity in my life. That is called Rajasika Tyagam. Every day to day activities we are supposed to perform. Body involvement is there. And there is a mental pain, dukkham, sorrow also in that, painful to perform such kind of activities, painful to perform. Therefore, give up. Some people resign. No, 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 it's not good. The painful, my duties. I give up my duties. So please understand. Why each one of us should analyze. First question, is it my duty? Yes or no? Yes. Did he give up? Yes. What is the attitude behind giving up? Mohat, I'm dull, don't want to do, did not understand, know that luster is not there, luminosity is not there to understand my job, laziness, heedlessness, carelessness. Or did I give up because it's too challenging? A lot of pain is there, body troubles, trouble to the body, and also painful to go through the process. Therefore, I gave up. Third category, no, 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 work should not be given up. Satvika, I'll perform. Only thing is given up the selfishness and greed involved in it. So this is Rajasika Tyagam is painful, body trouble and painful. What about Satvika Tyagam? They don't give up work. When the right frame of mind is involved behind every activity, automatically, automatically, the secret energies replenishes the body. Energies are fresh energies are created or the body gets filled with fresh energies. The right attitude, right frame of mind attracts the special energies in the cosmos. You get hitherto unknown inspiration, unknown to you before. That strength, that perseverance, fresh energies, all that emerge out because right attitude is there behind, in dedication to the Lord. So the body is instrument and it is filled with or enlivened by right attitude. So every cell in the body gets energized and activity comes out with great inspiration. They don't feel tiredness. Gurudev says no exhaustion. Exhaustion is not there in the work, in inspired work. That is work, Gurudev would say. The great inspiration, under great inspiration, people never feel ever tired. So many examples Gurudev would give in the home. A housewife working in the marriage, day and night, no sleep for 2, 3 months, and continuous exhaustion, but he never felt it. Lot of energy. Only when the girl got married and gone away, and then suddenly the whole family collapses because that goal is gone, done, achieved. Then you see they sleep for 1 week, 10 days, and Gurudev would say neighbors will come and feed them. How come till your marriage day you are know that the goal, the energies were beautiful. Higher the goal, greater the energies, the nobler goals. The pure energies are pumped into you by divinity. So, what is Sattvika Tyagam? We will see today. Sattvika Tyagam also. Karya mityeva yat karma niyatam kriyate arjuna sangam chektva phalam chaiva satyaga satviko mataha karyamityeva yat karma niyatam kriyate arjuna Sangam Tyaktva Phalam Chaiva Satyagah Satviko Mataha. That abandonment is regarded as Satvika. Wait, whatever what Karyamiti Eva Yat Karmam Niyatam Kriyate. Whatever Niyatam Karma is there, obligatory duties are there, they are done. Why they are to be performed? Full stop. No questions are asked. No doubts. Karyamiti. I'm supposed to do this work, I do, full stop. No chance is given for any dialogue to initiate in the mind, by the mind. What questions are there? Mother's job, do it. Father's job, do it. Whatever role we play, it's your job, do it. See? So, niyatam karma is there. Whatever niyatam karma is there, karyamiti eva kriyate. They are to be performed, therefore, they are performed. As simple as that. Life is no complications. If you want to know what your obligatory duties are, of course, you know what your obligatory duties are. But no, if you want to know comprehensive view, then you must, the Tasmat Shastram Pramanam Te. Shastra will tell you, Guru will tell you, these are your obligatory duties. Clearly dikta hai. You are a father, you have children, your wife, your mother and father, your parents are there, you are working, and then, of course, you have to work, earn money, take care of them, do your best for them. You're a mother, wife at home, okay. Or working, okay. Your responsibilities, duties in the office, duties at home. Mother role cannot be fulfilled by father. Father's role cannot be fulfilled by mother. Each one of us are special, unique in ourselves. No comparison. Every role is important. Karyamiti eva yat karma, niyatam yat karma kriyate Arjuna karyamiti etad bhavena. With this bhavana, with this attitude, plus in that also sangam chaktva phalam chaiva. With giving up the attachment and the fruit. We already seen. See, I am here to deliver, like a postman. I deliver a letter. I am not interested The letter what I deliver, what kind of emotions it may create in you, I am not interested. But I am supposed to do these activities. How they are received by others in society, and how it interacts with their own the karma, incubant karma with which they are born, and how it interacts with them, how their lives are changed. That I'm not in control of. But my job is to, with all good intentions, with all good wishes, with love, kindness, and compassion, I am here to deliver what I'm supposed to deliver to the world who are dancing around me in the form of individuals, societies, or communities. With all my inspiration, with all my love and kindness and compassion, I deliver what I'm supposed to deliver, knowing very well that all the individuals who are around me are all there dancing around me because of my karma. It is not a negative or a positive word. I am obliged to them. I owe them. They owe me. Therefore, we are brought together. Doesn't matter. I don't worry about what they owe to me. My thinking is only how best I can perform what I'm supposed to perform, what I'm supposed to give to others, I give. Whatever karma I have to go through, I go through with a big smile on my face. Why? I am not having any attachment, eagerness is not there, anxieties for fruits are not there. I am not attached to anything, outcome also. I am simply here to do my best to the world, to society, to the family, the best of my intentions, without any attachment to either fruits or attachment to any other thing, the people, or attachment to work itself, nothing. I deliver effortlessly, smoothly. No friction with anything, either within me or with the people around or with my work itself. Wonderful life. I just live in this world delivering what I'm supposed to deliver with all my good intentions. Do your duties and get away. That is called Sattvika Tyaga. So they don't give up the work. They just give up the attachment to the fruit, work attachment and attachment to the fruit, attachment to work itself. All are given. That is called Sattvikam Tyaga Uchyate. That's the best Tyagam. So we must become Sattvik Tyagi, not Kaya Klesha Bhayam Dukkham iti. Yeah, it is very painful, therefore give up the work. Who will do? No, I cannot work. Do it is my duty. Laziness. Either laziness, I give up my cooking, or out of the fear of painful and body pleasure. Who will cut that vegetable? Who will do that? Order Swiggy and Zomato. But that is you are giving up. You are not participating. You are not cooking with love and kind. I'm just giving example of those people who fathers are say that no, I don't want to work now. I give up there and that. This kind of thing is not good at all. If you are supposed to do, engage your body in your own obligatory duties. That's it. They come under your obligatory duties. Just perform. After fulfilling them, of course, you are supposed to take sannyas. Vanaprastha and sannyasa, that's what our great rishis have indicated. Okay? So this is called Sattvika Tyagam. So more about it we will see from next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय थैंक यू ऑल हरि ओम